Osiris, the god of life, was loved and revered throughout Egypt. He ruled with wisdom, teaching the people how to cultivate the land and live in harmony with nature. The Nile, flowing through the heart of Egypt, thrived under his guidance, and the land was fertile, abundant, and prosperous. His wife, Isis, the goddess of magic, stood by his side, using her powerful spells to protect the kingdom and guide the people. Together, they embodied the perfect balance of life and magic, bringing peace and joy to the people. However, not all gods were pleased with Osiris's reign. Seth, Osiris's brother and the god of chaos and destruction, was filled with jealousy and resentment. Seth coveted the power and love that Osiris had earned from the people. Consumed by envy, he began plotting how he could take Osiris's place on the throne. He desired to disrupt the order Osiris had established and bring Egypt into chaos. Seth devised a devious plan. He crafted an elaborate coffin, perfectly sized for Osiris, and invited his brother to a grand feast. Seth promised Osiris the coffin as a gift, filled with beauty and intricacy. When Osiris lay inside the coffin to test it, Seth sealed it shut and cast the coffin into the Nile River. The currents carried it away, and Osiris drowned, leaving the people of Egypt in mourning. Isis, devastated by the loss of her beloved husband, searched tirelessly for his body. She wept for him, refusing to give up hope. She traveled across the land, asking every god and mortal she encountered if they had seen the coffin. After many trials, she finally discovered that Osiris's coffin had been trapped in a tree, where it had been miraculously preserved. Isis, using her magic, revived Osiris for a brief moment. In their fleeting time together, they conceived a son, Horus, who would grow up to avenge his father. But Osiris's time on Earth was limited. He had to return to the underworld, where he would become the ruler of the dead, guiding the souls of those who had passed. There, he would reign over the afterlife and protect the souls of the departed as they traveled on their eternal journey. As Horus grew, he learned of his father's death and the injustice that had befallen him. Determined to avenge Osiris, Horus confronted Seth in a battle of epic proportions. With courage and strength, Horus defeated Seth, restoring balance and order to Egypt. Seth's chaos was finally quelled, and peace was once again restored to the land. Osiris, now the eternal ruler of the underworld, continued to watch over the souls of the dead, ensuring they passed safely into the afterlife. Isis, mourning her lost love but with renewed purpose, continued to protect the living, using her wisdom and magic to guide them in their lives. The story of Osiris's death and resurrection became a powerful symbol of the eternal cycle of life, death, and rebirth. It reminded the people of Egypt that life was not simply about living in the present, but about ensuring balance and harmony between life and death. The tale passed through generations, reinforcing the importance of justice, balance, and the afterlife. It taught the Egyptians that death was not an end, but a transition to something greater, and that life's struggles and triumphs would echo through eternity.